I'm
Ma'am,
council number one.
yeah, you can start now. Yes.
I'm council number one.
And I'm council number two.
And
Yes.
today together we'll proceed with today's session.
Yeah. What is your team code?
Sir, team code is ICC06.
ICC 06.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, teachers. My code is ICL06.
Okay. You can start.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Today I and my co-teacher will take up your session. Thank you for joining us. May I know your good name, please?
Please refer to me as ma'am. My name is Ria Sood.
Sorry for the offense, ma'am. So, where are you from, ma'am?
I am from Chandigarh.
So, before we proceed further, I would like to go through with some formalities, if you are willing, ma'am.
Sure.
So, first of all, I hope that you are doing well in this difficult time and staying safe.
I am not. Really, I'm not.
Don't worry, ma'am. We will surely help you. So, I want to ask you, have you ever been to any autonomy before?
No. This is my first time.
And have you ever taken any counseling session before?
No.
So, let me tell you what happened in this counseling session. First of all, we will talk about your problem and ask you various questions regarding it. And after that, we will approach to different solution. And which is at the end of this session, the solution which is more suitable and feasible to you, we will take with that.
Okay.
And ma'am, as per the policy of our firm, when we meet to our client for the very first time, we obtain some initial information such as the name, address, and preferred mode of communication.
Sure.
And as the screen shows you here the client information sheet wherein you will fill up the important details such as your name, etc., and check whether it is correct or not.
Sure. Can you please email it to me and I'll just fill it up and send it to you again.
Yes, ma'am. I'll limit it after this session. And ma'am, we hope that you are comfortable with us and you can ask any questions or any queries and we'll always help you out.
Okay. Thank you.
And ma'am, before starting this session, the main thing which could be discussed here is about the confidentiality. So the screen here shows you the basic non-disclosure agreement. So this is the agreement between you as a client and us as the attorneys, whereas both of us will agree and promise not to disclose any of the information, private information obtained during these sessions to third party without your consent or without our consent.
Okay.
If there is any breach of duty, ma'am, let me explain the term breach here. It means that if any of us breaks the promise which we are agreed upon here, then there would be a criminal liability from the court of law.
Okay.
So I urge you and I encourage you to please be open and honest so that we could help you and provide the best service ever.
Sure.
So, ma'am, have you got any doubt till now in the non-disclosure agreement?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, ma'am.
My mind is already preoccupied with my situation that I can't think anything straight right now.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
ma'am, be relaxed, be comfortable with us, and just state us all the facts.
Okay, I'm gonna start. So I've been defrauded, like literally by a public servant. Can you believe it? Like a public servant, a subdivisional officer has defrauded me. It is heartening to see what is happening in our society. He defrauded me by saying he contacted me and he requested me. I am the owner of RSN companies. We are builders. So he requested me to construct roads and guard rooms and office kitchen rooms for clerk there and other civil service supplies and everything. He told me to build that place up. Are you getting my point?
Oh,
So,
yes.
sorry, so ma'am, where he asked to build up the place?
He asked to build up the place for the servants and construction roads in Ahmedabad.
In Ahmedabad, ma'am?
No, Arambagh.
Okay, Arambagh.
Yes. He requested me. He came up to me and requested me to construct roads, card room, office, kitchens, and kitchen for clerks and everything, like anything that a person requires basically for living there. And we build it up because we thought it was a government order to build that place up for these public servants, because he's also a public servant, right? He's a part of government. So after that, he betrayed me. How, now you may ask? Because after that, building up all the expenses in total was about of 1 crore. When I went up to him and asked for the money, they literally asked the government for the money. Basically, they literally refused and said there was no contract between us. How is this even possible? He's a government officer that just approached me and requested me to build that place up. They even said there was something like, that only an authorized official can give me orders to build that place up. I thought he's an authorized person. He's a sub-divisional officer there. How can I not believe what he's saying? So
Ma'am,
yeah, yeah.
can you tell me that any contract happened between you and that person?
There was not any written contract, but he came up to me and requested me, and I accepted it. I guess that is also a contract, maybe. I don't know. You guys are the advocate.
Yeah, ma'am. Don't worry, ma'am. We will surely
Yeah.
handle.
So yes, this happened. I don't know what to do. And due to this, after that, the corona came 2019. It was in 2019 also. It was kind of like, they weren't agreeing. I was going up to them requesting the government. They weren't attending me. After in 2020, whole my business just went into drain. Literally, I became insolvent, bankrupt, literally bankrupt. That's why I'm in so much pressure. That's why when you asked how are you, I said I'm not well at all. So yeah, this is what is happening, and they are not even listening to me or attending my calls or even attending my letters that I am writing to them. They are just ignoring me. I don't know what to do. I've been deceived. I've been mentally harassed, betrayed, scammed. I don't know what is the right word to describe the situation. Just I've been deceived by all of this, by the government, by that government official. Just do something about it.
Ma'am, please don't worry. We'll help us to the utmost.
Ma'am, can you tell us the name of the person?
Yes, it was Arman Singh. I think that much I remember. Arman Singh, sub-divisional officer.
Where he is from, ma'am?
He's from the same. He's the sub-divisional officer in that area. That's why
Okay,
he,
ma'am.
he came up to me and requested me.
Okay. So, do you
How
have
can
a
yes?
document? Do you have
No,
something like
there
document?
is no document. There is no document.
So there was
He
only
just
the verbal communication.
Yes, there was. He came up to me, he requested me. I built it up. I made that whole place into a living situation. And he's not agreeing on paying me. Not even government is listening to me. I don't know what to do. I'm in so much trouble financially and personally. There is just trauma everywhere. I don't know what to do. Just provide me justice. Just tell me what to do.
We
Ma'am, don't worry.
understand your situation, ma'am, but
Yes.
please don't worry. So, did you got any initial amount?
No, there was no initial amount. Like literally nothing.
So, ma'am, until here, you have done all the construction work on your own amount.
Yes, because I thought I trusted the government. I think everybody trusts the government, right? They are
Yes.
public servants after all. If they come up to you and tell you to do some work, you do it in trust. And they broke my trust, literally shattered it. I don't know. I'm just so deceived and so mentally just I don't know.
Yeah. Ma'am, can you tell me that the offer was made and accepted on the phone call or in
No,
personal?
face to face, in person.
Okay.
I can even tell you the date on which it happened. It happened on 20th November of 2019. He came up to me. He requested me. That's why I'm focusing on requested. He requested me to build that up. He's a public servant. How can I not even trust him? I trusted him and built that place up, but now nobody is even listening to me. Nobody even considers this is happening, and my whole company is bankrupt, insolvency everywhere. I don't know what to do.
So just relax. Okay, sir, can you tell me about your company, name of your company, and other things?
I think you missed my company's name. I started it in the beginning, RSN Company.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, can you tell me that in this company, how many laborers and other people, total number of people are there?
Like right now, after everything, or in the beginning when this was like happening, the scam
In
was
the
happening to me.
in the beginning when you took this project.
There were many people under my company, and they all were like now jobless, unemployed, because I think this is one of the major employment area in India because of the illiteracy and everything. But because of all this scam and everything that have happened to me, they tricked me into this. Now they are like literally unemployed, and they are ringing up my phone every other hour, I must say, to tell me like we are this is happening to us, this is happening to us. And I somewhere I'm trying to help them, like giving them food, whatever I can, but I can't even do. But now I am at that breaking point where I don't even have money for myself. How can I help others when I don't have money for myself after going bankrupt, after facing 1 crore loss? Can you imagine 1 crore loss? And for even for building that place up, even after building that place up, I'm
We
just scammed
understand your
into this.
situation, ma'am. We understand
I'm
your
mentally
situation.
harassed. And
Don't worry.
even my company name is being defamed. I don't know what word they are spreading. I don't know what is happening. Everything is just going downhill from that point onwards. That from when I met the subdivisional officer, after that everything went into drain. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry,
Don't
ma'am.
worry, ma'am. We'll help you to the utmost to get into the previous position you were.
Just tell
So,
me what can we do right now.
just one thing I want to ask. As you said, you agreed to the contract on 20th November 2019. Am I right, ma'am?
Yes.
So, when did you actually started the construction?
Few days after that, like a week for like collecting all the material and like gaining every like just settling everything up. After 1 week, we started there.
Okay,
Ma'am,
after
can
one
you
week you
tell me
started, and
the
when
contract?
Please,
Was
one,
there
yeah.
any other person was there with you?
No, he just requested me. He occasionally came by to see, but other than that, we didn't have any talk after, the 20th. We didn't have any talk after that. Like, it was only hi, hello, like greetings, and that's it.
So you mean that when the contract was made, you were only present there, no other eyewitness was there.
No, no other eyewitness.
and when did you completed the project?
I think it was before 2020, like, it was, I think, around, you can say, December.
December.
Yeah.
So,
We put
were you
into,
having any contact to that person during this time?
no. He told me to keep it quite confidential. I don't know why. He said that time also I found it a little fishy, but I don't know what. I thought it was a government thing, so that's why they want to keep it confidential. So I agreed on it. But now I know that he just wanted to defraud me, trick me, scam me into this.
So, ma'am, can you tell me about this Arman Singh? What kind of person he was during the interaction?
See, we talked for a very like few minutes. Just he came up to me, requested me. We just had a cup of tea. That's it. How can a person judge other person while having a cup of tea?
Just one question, ma'am. How have you trusted that person? Just only saying he was a government, so or he was on government
Yes,
service.
yes. I think that was more than enough reason for anybody to trust a government official, even if he is in, especially if he's in police line, he is trusted. I like whatever is happening, he is trusted.
So, ma'am, this person, did he give any kind of document, any kind of notice, any kind of thing,
No, there was
proof,
no,
written proof?
no. He said he'll give it. He just keep on, nagging about it. After some time, after some time, after some time, it is processing, it is processing, it is processing. Yeah,
Um, about the
I don't know
letter,
what to do. Yeah,
ma'am, don't worry. Just be relax and just tell us whatever you know.
I think I've mostly told you everything, that I have been defamed, defrauded, mentally harassed, deceived, scammed. I don't know the right word for this. I didn't expect it from at least the public servants, at least the government. My trust is totally broken. I don't know whose door should I knock on to, that who will listen to me. I don't know. The only
We are
option,
here, ma'am. We are here. We are
yes, the
here to
only
listen you
option
and to
I'm left
sort out
with
your
is you
problem.
guys. Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
justice is the only way now.
Don't worry, ma'am. We are here for you. Is there something else you are remembering? You can't remember. There's
I uh, I think I mostly told you everything. The only thing left out is how much they harassed me. I approached them thousands of times, going to their office, trying to meet up to them. Everybody was like hushing me away. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know where things went wrong. I don't know what happened. It's just everything. Just I don't know.
don't
Even the
worry.
state refused to pay when I asked them this was happening. Your official came up to me and everything. They said there was no contract. How can they deny there was no contract when their person, their subdivisional officer came up to me and said to construct and asked me to construct, requested me to construct that place up. It's my duty to construct that place up. And after
As
there
as you
was
just said
also,
now, sorry for interrupting. As you just
yeah,
said now, you have been into the. Do you have been in the legal proceedings?
no.
So how did you communicate it with the government and they refused?
I went up to them, na.
You went up where?
I went up to them and talked. I tried to talk to them, and they said there was no contract. They said there was no, the thing that you are asking, the proof. There
Yes,
was
ma'am.
no, how can I, there was a verb, we talked. That's more than enough, I think. We
Uh,
talked, I trusted a public servant. And they also said there was another point, wait, I had noted it down. They said that only a authorized government official can do so.
with whom you communicated, ma'am?
His, I don't know, SHO maybe, I don't know. It was their superior.
Okay,
They
you talked
said
to his
only,
superior.
yeah, they said only the authorized person can do, and there was no contract at all. They literally denied everything. I invested my 1 crore in that property, in that construction, my worker, my time, my architecture, everything is, it is not considered anywhere. Is that place a dump now? It is being used and seen by so many.
So, ma'am, what kind of compensation or remedies you want from them?
I just want my compensation, like the investment that I made, and also for compensation for my mental harassment and my travel expenses to those offices. Every week I visited them. Since
So,
then,
ma'am, how much amount would you like to get?
what is the most that I can get out from it? It is the government after all. They treated me that way. I am also a subject in this country, right? It's not that I don't have a voice. People should listen to me. They have to. It's my right.
How much was your expenditure, ma'am?
It was about 1 crore.
1 crore.
And about other expensive, ma'am?
Other expenses, it was all in all, the bills came out of 1 crore, and also the other expenses, like the payment that I gave to my workers and other things. Another like another 1 crore ish, 1 crore ish something. That to chalo, I'm not even considering. I'm only considering the bills.
Okay, ma'am.
Who owns the possession over that land, ma'am?
The possession, it was a government, government land.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
what
so
that's what I'm saying. When a government officer comes up to you and tells you to construct something on a government land, will you refuse it? I don't think so. Anybody in sane mind will refuse that. After all, it's the government you're helping, all the
Yes, ma'am.
construction and
Obviously,
everything.
we
obviously,
interest the government officials.
Yes,
right.
I don't know. Just,
Just
just
relax, ma'am.
I just want my compensation. I just want them to see that I am also heard. I am also a citizen. They can't treat me as I'm nothing. I own a huge company that is now bankrupt because of them, because of my investment. Just do something about it.
Yes, ma'am. My co-counselor would recall the facts one, and if yet there is anything missed out, please let us know.
Yeah. It is
So,
just so hurting. I'm sorry, but it is very hurting to recall these events again and again after everything 2020 pandemic. It just hit me like a wild wave. Everything just came crashing down. My business, my family, everything.
This
My
COVID
bi-
had made everyone to suffer, ma'am. We understand your situation.
it is just, I don't know. Just tell me, how can a
no,
person just, how can they treat me like this?
yeah,
Please
ma'am.
recall the facts.
Yeah. So, ma'am, you're saying that you had a contract with the person who is public servant of subdivision officer whose name is Arman Singh, and
Yes.
you on government land through his you have built a kitchen, hospitals, etc. things, right, ma'am?
Not hospitals. I think you got it wrong. I constructed roads, guard rooms, kitchen rooms for clerk. Like it was all for public servants. The
Okay, so
people that, yeah,
public for public facilities you built everything.
public servants basically.
Yeah, ma'am. So now basically I get, but I now the thing is you want your 1 crore back, right, ma'am?
Yes,
And you
yes.
want your compensation for your mental harm, right, ma'am?
Yes, my defamation, my business. Now there is a word going around that my company is not trusted. It is like business is a word of mouth, right? I think it is.
Yes,
It is a word of mouth. Now my reputation is totally just, it's going into vain. The all the time and hard work I put into my company, everything is just,
Is that
don't
place vacant now? The project which you made?
yes, it is. It is like the people, some people, it is partially occupied, I must say.
Okay, partially.
Yeah.
so you made this land on Arma Bagh, right, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Don't worry, ma'am. We will surely help you. We will do our best to help you out. If there is, ma'am, if there is still something left which is in your mind that you are missing, because every small to little detail is very crucial for us. So please, if there is something, please tell us.
It is, I told you again and again. I said it again and again. Recalling everything is like, it causes me so much hurt inside. I can't tell you, but I covered mostly everything that has happened throughout with me. All the scams and petty little tricks and everything that they tried with me, the betrayal, the harassment, the defamation, the defraud, the mental torture, everything. I think I've covered it quite clearly.
It's
Please
don't
don't
worry.
stress out, ma'am. Please don't stress out. We'll help you to the best of our capabilities. On the
Yeah,
concluding note, I would like to say, as we talked about the non-disclosure agreement and the client information sheet,
Yeah.
I'll email you those documents and you could fill it up.
Thank you.
And one more thing, we'll like to talk about the wakalatnama. You have to sign that, which gives us the authority to represent you in the court.
Tell me, do you assure me that I'll get something from it? Like, I don't know, it is against the government as a whole. How can it's just I don't know what to say.
We will definitely help you, and we will definitely provide your all
What
damages.
more we can do about it? Tell me something more about it. Like, what can we do more about it? I would just want everything to fall into its place again.
As far as your work was stopped, everything was stopped, right, ma'am? So under section 36, we can take the injunction, and with the help of that, we can cover your damages also. Don't worry, ma'am. We will surely help you in this matter. Just I want to say that we two are over here. Okay, ma'am. So you can contact any of us if you want later on. Okay, ma'am. And
Sure,
if there is still something that you remind later, you can contact any one of us. Okay, ma'am.
sure. When will you contact me again? When should I contact you again? You didn't tell me the, time limit. When are you going to go through my case? I think advocates are quite busy these days.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, after 1 week, we will definitely come up with solution,
Isn't
and we will.
1 week too much? I told you my situation. I'm in dire emergency of an action.
We'll start as soon as it is possible, ma'am.
But 1 week is too much, I think.
Ma'am, we will
We'll
try our
start
best.
before it. Just please
We will.
don't panic out. We'll
Ma'am, we will
start.
try to finish it till in 2 days or 3 days.
Okay, thank you. But if possible, please do it before that because I have stomachs to fill of my workers and of myself, of course.
Surely,
Surely,
ma'am, we'll
ma'am.
start it as soon as possible because serving our client is our foremost priority. And
Thank you. I
thank you
look
for joining
forward
us,
to it.
ma'am.
Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
Joining us. So I think our client was honest with us. I think,
She was too stressed out.
yeah, she was really stressed out. I think so. So I think for remedies, we can go with the section 36 of injunction. I think so 40. 40 for damages in lieu of or in addition to injunction because their work was stopped, right?
Yes.
And I think we can cover up in breach of contract the vindictive damages for her mental harassment, but for her legal, as she don't have any legal proof, any document. So I think,
That was the main loophole.
yeah, that was the main loophole. So for that thing, I think as she has fraud, I think we should go with the injunction damages, right?
Yes. Moreover, her company too was defamed. It could also go under defamation.
Yeah, we can take that under tort, law of tort.
Yes.
And we can also go with CPC under Civil Procedure Code for this.
Yes.
Is there anything in your mind that you can tell us? There are also
The main
litigation.
thing our client wanted was the compensation.
Yeah, and the compensation is, I think, more than 1 crore. So I think the jurisdiction of the case will go for High Court.
It would go to the District Court of Chandigarh.
So I because I know it was 1 crore, but after adding the mental harassment compensation and other thing, I think it will be above than that. So I think it will go in High Court.
Moreover, the opposite party is a government official.
Yeah, that's
So
also
indirectly, we have to face the government.
yeah. I think it will be little difficult, but we will try our best.
Surely.
Yeah. And after section 40 of specific relief act, is there anything else that we can do for her?
We must go with the damages, the compensation for her, as much as we could.
What could we do for, because there is no legal proof. I am only thing that worries me is the legal proof, as he is also a subdivision officer under government, and the legal proof we don't have that. So
But
that's
as she stated, the land, it was government land. So a government must have issued any
kind of
notice
a
to
fraud.
construct the building over that land.
Yeah, but I think this is a totally kind of a scam, because they didn't give any notice. They only just came up, and our client also
The
didn't.
government, maybe our client is not aware, but the government must given any notice because as it was government land. So
So
before
it was a totally kind
constructing,
of a scam, because they didn't provide. They only talk orally.
but yes, I agree. Our
I think
client needs to be more aware nowadays, I think.
yeah, people should be aware of these things. This is really necessary. Nowadays, how so many scams occur these days, right?
Yes.
Is there still anything that we are?
I think we had covered all the points.
Yeah, the compensation will be very high.
Yes.
Yes, session is over. Yes, Puneet, then Ria. Yes,
Yes,
side
sir.
is over. Okay. Yes, Monica ma'am, ask any questions.
Yes. Yes, Puneet and Riya.
Yes, ma'am.
Why didn't you ask your client whether that official talk to your client in his official capacity or otherwise? Because government will be liable only if that official talked in official capacity. If it was
Ma'am,
otherwise, then so nothing can be done.
yeah, ma'am. We
Then the
asked, and
that
she said that he only came to her and only begged, and she started the process because she thought that he was a government official. Because of that, she started. He didn't even provide any legal proof to her.
Yes, and moreover, you people were focusing on specific relief. Don't you think that if it was otherwise, if there was any contract between your client and the that official, because as you people would have been aware that this contract can be either in writing or it may also be oral. Is that clear? If there was any contract, then since the government was saying that was not paying anything to your client, then it was a breach of contract. Then don't you think that you should have advised your client that civil suit will be filed, and that is a summary remedy which is cheap and which is also that means very speedy under
But
civil procedure
I
code.
thought, but ma'am, we thought that it's against government, and government can take actions. So I thought that we need legal proof for that,
No,
because they can.
legal now, yes, legal proof is so required now, but since your client does not have any documents, is that clear? Then otherwise it is very difficult to prove. But
Yeah,
since
ma'am.
yes, but since your client was saying that whatever construction was done, it was done on government land. Is that clear? That is sufficient proof that if someone, but some, as you people are aware, that sometimes these type of constructions are also done illegally.
Yes, ma'am.
Therefore, yes. Then why didn't you suggest your client that we will file summary suit under civil procedure code, or why didn't you advise your client that writ jurisdiction can also be invoked? Don't you think that you can also go to High Court by invoking writ jurisdiction?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am. We will definitely go with that. As we were only focusing on the matter of their compensation, we were just focused on legal proof. So that's why we didn't came up with that.
yes, and more. I just want to say that since you people were talking, you ask everything. But don't you think when you have to talk to your client, when advocates talk to their clients, that means when you are also thinking that yes, you will have to file suit in favor of your client. Don't you think then it is also necessary that before doing all this, you should have settled down your fee?
But ma'am, first of
Ma'am,
all, it's a
serving the client is our main priority as she was in so stressed out. Moreover, her business is all corrupted. So we
Puneet,
didn't felt
without fee, then how you will eke out your livelihood?
not without fee, ma'am.
we will
But
later. But firstly, we
First of
need to
all,
take
whenever
a
client comes to you, then yes, it is necessary that first of all you have to calm down that client. You have to convince that client that yes, you will file that suit for your client. Then it is also necessary that you will also have to talk about the fee, because
yes,
if you will not talk about the fee, then when case will be decided, then there will be then there will be confusion ki what fee client has to pay to you. Then then again there will be litigation
later.
later. When?
Ma'am,
After filing?
no, ma'am. When we will send this disclosure, non-disclosure report and etc., we will provide that also at that time.
But maybe whatever fee you have to charge from your client, your client may not be in a position, because
Ma'am, we didn't talk
you are
about
very costly advocate, you would have asked for huge amount, and your client is not in a position, then in that eventuality what will happen?
and that's why we didn't talk about the money right now.
Right now?
Yeah, ma'am. We
Okay.
will later tell when he will calm down.
Yes, Puneet, are you agreed with Ria?
ma'am, as soon as our client will email us all the documents, at that time we could tell about the fee, but not at the time when uh, he visits to us.
But since your client did not have any proof, your client did not have any, that means documents, which then don't you think it's very difficult to prove
Yeah,
that whatever contract was between your client and the opposite party, it was a legal contract?
It is quite
yes,
difficult, ma'am, but if it actually was the government land, so the government must have issued a notice to construct for the construction over that land.
But sometimes illegal constructions are also done on government land, na? You would have been
Yes,
aware
ma'am.
about that.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Manish sir,
Adi. Yes, counselors. Is there any rule a witness can play in this case?
yes,
है ना?
sir. There
Suppose
is.
there is no contract, है ना? But suppose there is a witness of that oral जो भी उनका fix हुआ था. So is there any rule of witness in this case?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
the
sir.
witness could.
Yes, sir. There is can be a witness, but as we asked our client, as there was any client eyewitness over there, he said no, only he and the Arman Jain was over there, this subdivision officer.
Right. Right. So does any law point support can support your client if there is if suppose there is a witness, suppose there is a witness, है ना? So is there any law point that can support your client for compensation?
And sir, there is, but right now I'm not remembering that. Uh, uh, Sir, later if we remember, I can tell you. But right now I am not remembering it. But there is.
Okay.
The eyewitness could help as the contract was not written either. It was just the verbal communication.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Over to Sonu, sir.
Yes, Puneet. But yes, there are some obligations which may be arise by way of express contract, right? And there are some obligations which is arise from law. No? That is known as quasi contract, right? Do you know?
No, sir, I was
So,
not aware.
is your case relate to the quasi contract or not? And under what provisions?
Sir, pardon, what did you say?
Is your case relate to quasi contract or not? Or if yes, under which sections? Okay. Second, that is you from the initially that you stated that the mutual non-disclosure agreement, that is a necessary.
Yes, sir, that is necessary.
Which law stated about that thing? That is inherent, beta. That is inherent. ये तो understood है कि भी जो client और advocate के बीच में जो communication होंगे, that will be in confidential. वो
Yes,
तो
sir. And
inherent है.
nobody wants to leak out their personal things, whichever we have discussed, right, sir?
Okay. Second, you're talking about sections 40 of Specific Relief Act. Why it is? Sorry, how it is related to your case? Section 40. How it is related to your case? Do you know the meaning of section of 40?
Yes, sir. It says that during damages for injunction. And injunction means any work which is stopped and which is put it at hold. We can charge damages for that.
Okay. Uh, okay. Fine. ठीक है बेटा. सेक्शन 40 है बेटा, उसका मतलब ये होता है जहाँ पे इंजंक्शंस ग्रांट नहीं होता है तो कोर्ट कैन ग्रांट डैमेजेस, ठीक है, इन लीव ऑफ इंजंक्शंस. ठीक है, आप इंजंक्शंस किस लिए क्लेम करोगे? There is no right, as Monica ma'am said, कि you can approach the writ jurisdictions.
Yes, sir.
है ना, आप हाई कोर्ट का जैसे आपने स्टार्टिंग में बताया कि अपने क्लाइंट को भी सजेस्ट किया था, then you can invoke the writ jurisdictions too. ठीक है, because the high court have also concurrent jurisdictions relating to the same. ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. Thank you, beta. Yes. All the team members, please wait for result. Just within a 5 minute, we are announcing the result here. Okay. Just wait 5 minutes.